Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here.
That's just playing it safe.
Real chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So, a breakthrough already. Knocks it out wide. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he was alert to it. And that has been cleared. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Hazard, aimed beyond the defence, gets his head on it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Iniesta. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Ronaldinho gets into some space. Busquets. Quarter of an hour played. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here.
Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Guardiola. Lobbed in behind. Piqué spots it and intercepts. He won't be happy with that one.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Great ball if he can get there. Might be danger here. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Busquets, and it's Ronaldinho. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And this is Iniesta. That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Araujo cuts it out. Spread it left. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Neymar plays a sharp little ball here. McTominay gets it away. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
That is lovely. Oh, it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Iniesta tries to pass it through. And a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now there's and another try! Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Xavi Simons, and he was quick to react. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Spread out to the left.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And this is Ibrahimovic. That's really well cleared. Azar. Always onto this. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! He's scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And this is Luis Suarez. Here comes the cross. It's out for a goal kick.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And there's the end of the first half. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And that was very necessary. Koundé. Piqué is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh no, what has happened here? Goes for a shot! And he's hit it long. Looking to play him in. All the way back. Araujo. And it's Neymar. Busquets. And it's Iniesta. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's neat.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Messi. Spread neatly. Yamal. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Iniesta. Piqué. And Araujo. Neymar. Iniesta. Out to the left it goes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 22. Yamal. Number 10. Hazard.
It's played through for him.
Oh, shooting chance!
Number 18.
He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Number 25. Robert Lewandowski. Substitution on the field. Number 6. McTominay. Coming on the field is number 4. Fernandez.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. Cruyff. And the shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. Simplicity itself.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's rather hopeful. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Nepal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And here's Lewandowski. Oh, no joy this time. Yamal. Iniesta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good ball, good take. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Busquets. And it's Koundé. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a sharp pass. Kane. Kane! And it's hit the woodwork, and he's following up. Really well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, well measured. Oh, he's got... Takes a shot! They've scored! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now it's Villa. Oh, he's one-on-one, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's gone looking for safety. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yamal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And he's got the beating of his shapes to shoot! No mistake! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
There's the shot! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Van Dijk. And the keeper's got it again. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. So much time and space. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gets into some space. He's found a way through. And that's been drilled in. McTominay. Now Mbappe. Messi. Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Messi. And claimed it back swiftly. Now, can they get him away? Neither side especially adventurous early on. He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to clear it. Oh, that's delightful. Nicked it back promptly. And back to the keeper.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Now this could... Big chance! There it is!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he's in on goal.
Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Toyama really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
He's found a way past. Vardiol does really well to win the ball there. Lovely ball and a real chance. He's going for goal. That is delicious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. There's the shot! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Opts for safety. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. He's in space and looking for options. Plays it across. A header! It's run. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, easy pickings there. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's there to belt it away. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now, what about a counter-attack? McTominay. That's a lovely, neat pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi. Fernandez. Played out to the left flank. Oh, some tackle that. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the run. It's played through for him. Oh, well played, well played. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Nepal really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devil.
And a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to get it away. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's made its way to him. And a chance! It's bounced back off the post. And he's managed to get rid. Oh no, this does not look good. They want to be quick to recover this. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's picked his way through. Threads one in. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get it through? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought...
Oh, he's been caught napping! He's in a great position here. That's really well cleared. And it's McTominay. So we've reached the hour mark. That's a sharp pass. Great pressure, plenty of it. McTominay. And the counter is on. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, can he finish? It's in! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 21, Bookstead de Haan. Bookstead de Haan. Bookstead de Haan. Substitution on the field. Number 77.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Number 16, number 88. Substitution
Picked out brilliantly. He is through here. Takes a shot. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Vadio. Coming on the field is
Nicely
number
weighted
9.
ball. And he's whipped it across. Cleared without hesitation. Has a look and plays it forward.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Over to the left. Could try cutting inside here. He's had a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Turns back here, probably the best option. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Looking to play him in. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, there's
could be danger here. Shot a goal! They've scored! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
He's a sharp little ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ball is over the line. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still... Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Camavinga. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! They needed something special, and my word, they've got it!
And that's why he's a match winner, because he simply refuses to accept anything other than giving everything he's got. And he's got the lot. What a fabulous finish to crown a cracking comeback.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
I think we're just about done here. It's a good foot in there.
Toyama really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Played back into the centre. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! That's that, the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Referee has just said play on. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to play it through. He's through here. And that pass just didn't quite work. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
That has been cut short.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Now, can they get him away? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is...
Shoots! Goal! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Stood up well to him there. Fernandez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Out of play for a throw. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Spread neatly. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Messi. Looking to play him in. And that has found him in acres of space. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think...
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was, and to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's DiMarco. Luis Suarez. Can he get it through? Oh, he's bustling through here. Guardiola. Now it's Neymar. Hazard. Cantona. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's on his way. Decent chance! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cantona. And this is Luis Suarez. Shot could be on. And he's gone looking for safety. Koeman. He's had it taken off him. Hazard. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that's a little loose. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cantona. Pass is just off target.
Nepal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
DiMarco. Caicedo. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a sharp pass. And it's Hazard. He's in a great position here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Cruyff. Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Takes the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Caicedo with the clearance. It's a pretty loose pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
Caicedo does well to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Cruyff. Tries to get it clear. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He's picked his way through. Hazard played with finesse. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cantona quietly revving up. Now it's Cruyff. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, can they get him away? And this is Cruyff. Now there's a... Neymar! And ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And that's another good win of the ball. And he's lost his man here.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Nicely weighted ball.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Cruyff. Not the most accurate pass. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, given away. He's shifting. It's Neymar! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And here's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard. Messi. And it's Simons. Oh, good read. And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Nepal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Defending was strong and firm. Great vision. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a... Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, just skip shoots! He has done it! The second half off to a spectacular start. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
DiMarco. McTominay. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. Well read, nice interception. Messi. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Nepal have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Attention, changement.
Alaba. Caicedo. Mbappe. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Nepal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can...
Oh, terrible pass. Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. That's a little off target. Mbappe.
Changement.
And he's managed to gift it back. And this is Luis Suarez. And the finish! Oh, off the bar! Donnarumma with the clearance. Look at the space here. Guardiola. Now Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Referee's given a throw. Neymar. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Looking for options for movement. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Nepal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Alexander-Arnold did well to stay calm there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cruyff. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Cruyff. Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. And a chance! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Paris Saint-Germain could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Oh, what has happened here? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Upamecano simply refused to be outdone there. That's beautifully weighted. That's the keeper's ball. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Time added on 4 minutes. No way through. And there's the shot! Oh, that's a waste. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And here's Haaland. Now it's Sané. And that should get the job done. And this is Sané. Sané! And he's there to get it away. Hernandez. Passes come. Shot a goal! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Pressing hard. Could be danger here. He's through and all along. And a chance! They've scored! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
After 11 minutes is number 4, Kylian Mbappe.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. De la Cruz. It's a pretty loose pass. Quality ball. Busquets calmly anticipates. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Pinches it off him. Sané. Taken back almost at once. Threads one in. Oh, important interception. Now it's Sané. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass somewhat off target. But they've got it again.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Xavi Simons. DiMarco. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De la Cruz. Now it's Sané. And he cuts out the supply. Haaland is herring after that one. The pass has gone astray. Well, that has not gone well. Alaba promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good spread. Now it's Sané. Busquets. Xavi Simons. And it's Sané. Upamecano does well to get it back. DiMarco. Defending was strong and firm. Stood up well to him there. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. DiMarco in acres of space out wide. Haaland. Hernandez. Messi. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alexander-Arnold. Ruben Dias. And it's Hernandez. That's Busquets. Alexander-Arnold. De la Cruz. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's found a way through. Keeper's dealt with that.
Nepal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Out for a throw. Busquets. Hernandez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's away. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Hernandez. And it's Hernandez. That's De la Cruz. Caicedo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Upamecano, not the most accurate pass. Looking for options for movement. Takes aim and crosses. And the shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Alexander-Arnold. Gets a good foot in there. Xavi Simons. Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. Played out to the right. Played back in. Alexander-Arnold. Busquets cuts it out. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he was quick to react. Oh, good-looking ball. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Alexander-Arnold. For Rice. Busquets. Now Ruben Diaz. Hernandez. Mbappe. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Knocks it into space. Sane. Well timed, excellent interception. Simons. And it's made its way to him. And that has been slung wide.
DiMarco really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Alexander-Arnold. Busquets. That's De La Cruz. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Xavi Simons. Coming on the field is
Over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Carlos Soler.
Rodri. Foot in. Mbappe. That's a cute ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a good ball out wide. De La Cruz. Played into space. Caicedo cuts out the pass. Upamecano. Looking here to chip it through. Chance! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Number 19, DiMarco. Coming on the field.
Rodri.
Number 7,
Hernandez.
Mbappe. Number 2, Vadio.
And it's Hernandez. Alexander-Arnold. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Mbappe. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
He's having a good look here.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who...
Messi! And that's caused a worry or two.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Caught offside that time. And they're back on the ball again. That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Rodri. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Too much on that, it's gone out. Fernandez. Into the channel. Pass somewhat off target. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination.